17-year-old Colton Sotard is demonstrating his archery skills at the Kelowna and District Fish and Game Club. He's fresh off one of the world's toughest competitions, the National Field Archery Association's World Archery Festival in Nevada. That tournament features the world's top archers and offered the largest ever purse for an indoor competition.
At the World Archery Festival in Vegas, I was very excited to shoot with 1,800 people from around the world, and I placed right in the middle of that pack.
When you shoot in Vegas, that's the most difficult tournament period in the world to shoot for some reason. A lot of coaches and a lot of athletes figure that they can drop as many as 10 points off their average when they go to Vegas and shoot. Colton maintained his average. I couldn't have been happier. I'm just totally elated with what he's done.
Despite the lofty stature of the Vegas competition, Colton took the pressure in stride.
A little nerve-wracking at some of those big ones, but other than that, most competitions aren't any different than practicing here at home.
Nothing seems to faze him. He just does his job. He stays totally focused. That's absolutely incredible.
Archery dates back to at least 10,000 BC. While the bows used today have changed considerably, some of the skill necessary in their use remains much the same. And a lot of that skill comes from between the ears. Colton says the sport is 90% mental and just 10% physical. This is demonstrated by his approach to each shot.
The mental game is a big part of it. Focus and all that makes it really difficult. As well, we're trying to shoot something the size of a nickel at 18 meters. Before the shot, I just reflect on the last shot for a couple seconds and then visualize the next shot.
A lot of archers or a lot of athletes, period, figure they can go out and buy the best equipment and that will make them the best at their sport. And they figure they can go out and buy points. But the points come from your mental stability.
Colton's success is in part due to the growth of the sport in Kelowna. Of the 1,000 members of the Kelowna Club, 150 use the bow and arrow.
Now that if you buy a bow, there's things you can do with it. We have a indoor league, we have the outdoor league, and then we have 3Ds which run in the summer. And this year, actually, we're hosting one of the biggest 3D shoots in North America. It's the first time it's ever come to Canada, and we'll be attracting over 500 shooters from the prairies to Washington this year.
Land has seen great progress in Colton in the last year and sees a bright future for his prodigy.
1 year ago, out of a total possible score of 300, he was averaging in the 270s, but not above. He was mid-270s. And in the last year, he bypassed the 280s and went right into the 290s. And he's averaging around 295 to 298 out of 300 right now.
I hope to get to the Worlds in 2013, the World Junior Championships in China. I would really like to go there.
I want to take him slow. We don't want to rush into things. We take little baby steps. Get inside. We analyze his process, we pick apart little things, and then we work on one thing. It takes 21 days to get a conscious effort into the subconscious. So it's a slow process. Overnight success takes 10 years.
For more information on archery, call Barry at the Kelowna and District Fish and Game Club at 250-764-7558 or check them out online at kdfgc.org.